The live host has been sparking rumors about her retirement after hosting the show since 2001. After greeting the live crowd, Mark announced, "Final show of the year." Kelly, 53, exclaimed, "This is it." Mark replied, "It's flown by. 8 months on the show for me." The 52-year-old took over as Kelly's co-host on Live back in April, succeeding Ryan Seacrest. "Isn't that amazing?" Kelly replied. Although Kelly isn't leaving her on-camera career quite yet, she has sparked some rumors about her retirement. Back in November, Kelly opened up about her future on her podcast, Let's Talk Off Camera. During the episode, Kelly sat down with comedian Chelsea Handler to bond over their New Jersey upbringing and the career paths they hope to take down the road. At one point, Kelly teased that Chelsea should teach a microdosing class to college students after the comic jokingly admitted she keeps her friends and family in line with their medications. The former late-night host then commented that she didn't go to college, prompting Kelly to mention her dreams of attending a university. "I didn't go to college either, and every time I go to visit, our youngest son is at the University of Michigan, and every time I go to visit him, I'm like, I'm going to go to college here," Kelly said, referring to her son Joaquin, whom she shares with her husband, Mark. "I'm finally going to when I retire from show business. I'm going to get my college degree, and I can't wait to go to the University of Michigan," the TV personality declared. Kelly and Mark are also parents of 2 older children, Michael, 26, and Lola, 22, who attended New York University. The daytime TV star has been teasing her retirement from Live for months, as she's had numerous co-host shakeups over the years. She started on Live alongside the late Regis Philbin in 2001, but hasn't kept a co-host long-term since. Ryan, who co-hosted the show with Kelly for 6 years, departed in April, leaving her husband Mark to swoop in as her permanent co-host. And Kelly most likely wouldn't continue the show with anyone else after Mark, according to friend and regular Live guest host Ollie Wentworth. "I think they know what they're doing," Ollie previously told the U.S. Sun about the famous TV couple. "I think after having Michael Strahan and then Ryan as co-hosts, it's almost like a natural thing to have Mark, who by the way co-hosts all the time anyway. And it feels like this is the final co-host," the author added. Kelly has hinted multiple times about leaving Live sometime soon. Earlier in her podcast episode with Chelsea, Kelly confessed she's not a morning person, which has made her early start times more difficult. She also previously admitted on her podcast that she's so close to calling it quits, but would focus on her other business ventures. The All My Children alum also hosts the game show Generation Gap, and she and Mark own the New York-based production company Melojo. The lights of Studio 6A gleamed a little brighter this morning, but the mood in the room was something altogether different, tinged with nostalgia, emotion, and a kind of suspense that television thrives on. Kelly Ripa, queen of daytime television for more than 2 decades, leaned toward the audience. Her trademark smile softened and uttered the words that set social media aflame. "This is it." Next to her, husband and co-host Mark Consuelos clasped her hand and followed with a sentence that carried the weight of a farewell. "Today is our final show." The gasps from the studio audience rippled through the air like a live soundtrack. Viewers at home, many of whom had built their mornings around Kelly's wit and banter since the early 2000s, immediately rushed to post their disbelief online. Could it really be over? A career built on connection. For Kelly, this moment was never supposed to come with fireworks or confetti. "If you know me," she told the audience, "I don't like long goodbyes. I like Irish exits. But after 30-something years in front of this camera, I owe it to all of you to say thank you." Her voice caught for a moment, but anyone who has followed Ripa knows she never lingers too long in sentimentality before slipping back into humor. "Also, if I leave without saying goodbye, Mark will spend the rest of his life reminding me of it." The crowd laughed, but the sense of finality was undeniable. Kelly, who joined Live in 2001 alongside the late Regis Philbin and later navigated transitions with Michael Strahan, Ryan Seacrest, and ultimately her husband, has become one of the most enduring figures in daytime TV. Mark steps in. Mark Consuelos, who officially joined Kelly as co-host in 2023, looked every bit the proud partner. "This show isn't just television," he said, glancing at his wife. "It's been our family. our mornings, our laughter. And now, it's time to start the next chapter. But true to the couple's on-air chemistry, Kelly couldn't resist chiming in. Don't you make me cry, Mark. I just got my makeup done, and I am not wasting these lashes. The audience erupted, grateful for the levity. Retirement rumors confirmed? For months, whispers have swirled about Kelly's future. Would she step away to spend more time with her 3 grown children? Would she trade the grind of live television for quieter projects, or even, as she teased recently, for grandchildren? Her words today seemed to confirm what fans had feared and expected. Retirement was not just a rumor anymore. It was happening. I always said I'd know when it was time, Kelly told the audience. And I woke up this morning and thought, yep, this is it. I've given all the stories I have to give. If I keep going, I'll start recycling. Mark interjected with mock indignation. Oh, please. You've been recycling for years. The two dissolved into laughter, perfectly encapsulating why fans have adored them. A legacy beyond the stage. Producers rolled a surprise montage. Clips of Kelly through the decades, her first day beside Regis, her live dance numbers, her Halloween costumes, her candid stories about family life. Tears shimmered in her eyes as she watched herself grow up on the screen, but she waved them away. Who let them make that video? I told everyone no montages. It makes me look like a before and after ad. Still, the video reminded the audience that Kelly's contribution wasn't just about entertainment. She brought authenticity to mornings, sharing parenting fails, relationship triumphs, and the messy, real life that made viewers feel less alone. What comes next? Neither Kelly nor Mark offered a concrete plan for what comes after. We're going to take some time, Mark said, to figure out what mornings look like without alarms and stage makeup. Kelly winked. I'm going to sleep until 8 a.m., maybe even 8:30, and then see if grandparenting editions are open yet. The audience applauded, half laughing, half sobbing. A farewell, but not goodbye. As the final minutes of the show ticked down, Kelly stood and addressed the viewers with the warmth that has carried her through more than 2 decades of unpredictable live television. You've invited me into your homes all these years, and I never took that lightly. You let me sit at your kitchen tables, in your living rooms, sometimes in your bedrooms, she quipped, raising an eyebrow. Thank you for letting me be a part of your mornings. I'll miss you more than you'll ever know. Mark put his arm around her, leaned into the camera, and added, We love you. And we'll see you, maybe not tomorrow morning, but somewhere someday.